Now, I have several recordings still waiting to be processed. They'll be up soon enough. What we're doing in the meantime is kind of focusing on getting some stuff done. You probably didn't see on some of the recordings, but my brother started digging a giant hole into the biome one day, and I was just like, you know what? We'll just roll with it. So we're going to be expanding the base. This is something we've needed to do for a long time, and kind of finally getting around to it. I'm going to be having Ryan build out a nice little fuel storage area. And we're basically clearing all of this stuff out so that we can rebuild the base in grandiose fashion. As you can see from the size of it, this is actually a pretty large area so far. But we're going to be kind of expanding out just a little bit more, and maybe going around this. I don't know. We may demolish it and just move the villagers. I haven't decided. We'll see. But we're going to be expanding. So that's basically what's going on in the meantime. But what are we going to do today? I don't know. I'm the only one on today. We've had several new people join the server. We can kind of take a look at that. And this is another thing that's new. Yeah, we've had Luke on here. Zero's been on here lately. Ryan's been on here. Shows all of our deaths. It's great. So the other thing that's new is I did install FTB interaction, or not FTB interactions, FTB utilities, just for protections because we're getting more people in. But just to verify, as you see here, loaded chunks 0 of 0. We have chunk claiming. We do not have chunk loading. We are staying true to the pack. So chunk loading is all going to be done through the anchors, and we'll be taking care of things all natural, so you don't have to worry about that. What is this thing? Traveler's Gear Armor Stand. Okie dokie. Outside of that, let's take a look. Pollution ain't so bad here. I've been kind of waiting a little bit for it to dissipate. It does slowly dissipate over time. As you can see, like around here, it's only like 800. That's a bit. That's a bit. But is this one still like in the 200s? No, it's only 39. So it is spreading. Alright. So it's dissipating slowly. Because we've been doing things in chunks, it hasn't been so bad. And you're seeing all of this is going to be moved and broken apart anyway. It's all going to be moved, broken apart, changed up. And might work on automating a few things here soon. I want to get another blast furnace. Just kind of checking on things. Okay, that's all good in there. You got a whole bunch of sulfuric fuel still. So one of the main things I'm wanting is I want to get as much fuel processed as possible and get it all into a central storage. As you can see here, we got multiple tanks. That's still full. We have a huge super tank full. All of these tanks are full. And it's fun times. It's definitely fun times. So I think one thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to make another huge tank. Let me see here. I know the steel tanks, and then there is iron tanks, and I'm not sure which is better. Well, this assembly is definitely better. By far better. Oh yeah. That's definitely better assembly. I don't know which tank is better though. Are all these MV? That's MV. That's MV. Okay, cool. It's not too bad. That really makes me curious. I really don't know what the rates are for the tanks. So I will have to look that up. In the meantime, what do we got here? Got a purified diamond. We'll process that. Plenty of sulfur here. All right, so we got a few byproducts to work through. That is fine. We'll check on the diamond here in a little bit. Another thing I'm going to want to work on is storage. Now, I do know we're going to need void upgrades for some things. Taking a look at this, this does require dense obsidian pipes. A little crazy, but it's whatever. Or is this just relies on that? So, gonna end up going with this though. We do have the MV, what's the word? Metal bender, so we can make the dense iron plate or dense obsidian plates. I've already been making them. As you can see over here, we got the passive anchor. I've already built one. I'm gonna end up building a whole plethora of them. And kind of working my way through things. Just debating. What are you? You're wood tar. That's the other thing, is I've been looking into different power setups. We're going to be doing a mix of power setups. We're going to be doing one setup that will be benzene and another setup that will be diesel. And that's how we're going to power things, is between benzene and diesel, I think. I say I think because almost never are things as I plan them to be. So I could end up becoming very, very wrong. Looking at this, let's take a minute, and I'm gonna move some things around here. We're gonna pull you out. We're gonna swap this tank to here. Grab this, plop it there. I don't know how many... I don't know how much hydrogen. I think it's... One does 6 cells. So I'm gonna want 36 cells of this. Or one does 2 cells, I should say. So I need 18 cells of hydrogen. Let's see how many we got. We have 13. Well, at least we got chemical coins. We will eventually have to get our hydrogen set up though. Circuit is missing. So I'll have to make one. And I feel a little sad that I know this by heart. Was my math wrong? Well, apparently it was. We only used 6 cells for 36. That's good to know. Oh look, old Luke is joining us. Alright. I'm gonna need 11 more cells. Do I have them? No, they're all being used. Alright. Maybe we should end up looking into building that tank then. Now I know that we can use these super tanks to store quite a bit These are MV tier. This is casing 2 with a PVC pipe, which is polyvinyl chloride. Alright, I did not make polyvinyl chloride. So... okay, I'll be honest. I actually don't know what to what to store this in. But for now, we will work it out. Let's just make some more cells. Small pipe cell, there we go. We'll just give this a minute. That will eventually give us the ones we need. And this is actually almost full. So... I'll do it like that for now. How about that? Exactly enough. Exactly enough there. So I don't know how much more a steel tank stores outside of an iron tank, but we are going to find this out. Just kind of take a look between the two and see if it gives values. So it's double the value. So basically, if we were to build a 5x5, we would have 4 million instead of 2 million. Or we could just build another one of these blocks. Or 2 of those blocks. I don't know. Don't know. Hey, Shiftless. Things have been done since you were last on. So just to catch you up, for those who are kind of new to the series, Shiftless used to play with us for a while. And he took a hiatus. But he'll be hopefully coming back soon. In the meantime, Shift, basically we got a whole bunch more machines. We do have MV machines hooked up. And we're not quite in the MV age. We're just using it to make some tiny progressions here and there. Just for quality of life stuff. So I'm getting things like chunk loaders made. We're getting some new motors and stuff made. I'm going to be building another blast furnace. We got quite a bit in the works. And what we got going on here is we have a huge clearing out project for the mountains here. And we're going to be building a facility in this area that's essentially for power storage and fuel production. So, yeah, soon is relative. Soon is relative. It's all right. But basically, we're going to be setting up kind of this. This is where all of our polluting machines are going to be. They're going to be in this area over here. So if it deals with making blast furnaces, dealing with creating fuel, anything that deals with massive pollution, it's going to be moved out here away from the base. Then inside the base, we'll probably still have some little motors here and there, but it won't be to the point of what's polluting out here. Plus, on top of that, we'll have some scrubbers in the base to deal with the pollution that's here. Whereas this, I'm just going to have to bring a scrubber once in a while and clean up the chunks every so often. The villagers here, they're on their own. Their home, their land has been stolen from them. Their livelihood will melt away in the toxic waste of my corporate empire. Progress ain't cheap. So yeah, we got all the machines here. We have an automated boiler since you've been gone. It automatically turns on and off based on our steam needs. Same thing with the advanced coke furnace or coke oven. It turns on and off based on inventory level of charcoal. We have our tree farms here, turning on and off based off of the wood level. And, hello, other person. And as you see, it's currently off, but I do got to refill the dirt. But a lot of this stuff is going to get moved. It's just a matter of when. So soon, hopefully. Hopefully. In the meantime, like I was telling them, I'm basically just processing materials while I'm waiting on things. Because I don't want to progress too much outside of the episodes. And I do want to get a bunch of stuff. What I'm going to end up doing is the recordings are going to start being smaller. I'm going to try to keep them in the 20 to 30 minute range from now on. And that way my editor can go through and she can just get it done quickly and we can get the episodes out faster. But it's going to require me to do a lot of preparation beforehand. So I need to kind of think about, well, what am I going to do? This time we'll automate circuits, or this time we'll automate pistons, or this time we'll automate this or that or whatever. And I'll be building a whole bunch of little like machine factories. So there will be things that are always going to be produced. And like I said, anything that's going to be constant like that is going to be out here. Because it's going to produce pollution and it's just going to be out here. Now, depending on the updates, will depend on how I build these automations. There was talk of logistical pipes being added to the pack. If logistical pipes get added to the pack, I will be able to actually connect the automation systems to the inventory directly and not have to feed it once in a while. I could just keep it connected directly and then do inventory control using logistical pipes, which would be a huge boon because I can make it to where I'll only make so many of the item. And then if I don't need any of a particular part or a particular item, it won't take the resource. So it would manage itself. And I can automate the entire process from ground up. So I'm really, really hoping he decides to add that. But in the end, it's going to be his choice. And he may decide against it. And that's fine. But I'm hoping. I'm hopeful. So depending on what he decides and when that update comes, if it comes, that will change how I do automation. Because it will be a choice between manual automation, just manually feeding it and it making so many, or having it permanently connected to the system. And what the flark has he been doing out here? I just realized all of this was out here. Got some coal, lots of stone dust, flowers. All right. So yeah, that's basically what we got going on. We're going to be moving things around. We're going to be building things. I got a lot of stuff to do. This is the water, by the way, shift. We have 12 water tanks here. And this brings in all of the water for the boiler. It's a little bit of overkill, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So I think that's really everything you missed. More machines. Other machines are all in here. I've been swapping them out as I build things. So like I have a MV laser engraver, I have an MV mixer, I have an MV lathe, and I basically even downstairs I also have an MV like cutting machine and such. I think in here, yeah, MV cutting machine, MV bending machine, and I basically swap machines out as I need them right now, but soon it's gonna be just constant building things. I'm missing obsidian plates and I don't know why. That's alright. So yeah. think that's about it. I'm really tired today, so not my normal peppy self. But we are streaming. We got our fuel. Maybe I should make an MV ore miner and test it and see how well it works. Maybe we should do that. That could be fun. Thought I made a bunch of diamond plates. I did. I did make diamond plates. Well, let's see what the miner actually requires. Good miner, 120 voltage. (32E) of a tick. 4 seconds per block, no stuttering. Maximum work area 33 by 33. Fortune bonus of 2. Max area 33 by 33. I'm assuming that's a radius of blocks. So if it only uses 32 for tick, but it takes 128 voltage in, this is barely going to use anything. But we'll need mining pipe for it. Well, let's see what you require. Require a sensor, which needs a flawless emerald. Do I have any flawless emeralds left? I do! I do have flawless emeralds left. Alright. I'm liking where this is going so far. We'll need some MV circuits, motors, pistons, an electrum rod. Another MV circuit there. Well, that's not too bad. Aluminum gears, copper wire, piston circuit. This ain't bad at all. This ain't bad at all. This is actually pretty good. The only real question would be building a little shack to hold the stuff. Yes. And then checking on it once in a while. All right. So small steel fluid pipes get turned into 2 mining pipe. Okay, apparently any size steel pipe can be turned into mining pipe. Interesting. So I could recycle some of the pipe. Because don't we have a bunch of steel? Yeah, we got some large steel fluid pipe here. Some huge steel pipe. Small steel pipe. I could just go around collecting all of our steel pipe that we have just laying around everywhere and turn that into mining pipe. I'm sure Ryan won't get upset and horribly murder me. Alright, do I have the tiny one? I do. Now this alone is probably plenty, if I'm being honest. Because I don't think there's many that goes beyond that. But let's go ahead and get rid of these other ones too. Let's make ourselves a nice even 2 stacks. Alright, so we got our mining pipe. Now we'll work on everything else. Let's see. How many circuits? 1, 2, 3. 4 circuits. So I need 2 more of these. That's annealed. We can't do annealed just yet because I've been lazy. So I need 5 copper bars. I thought for a second it was going to turn into a blood moon or something. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, going outside to check it was going to be a blood moon was suicide. I believe I'm going to need 2 glue balls. Turning all of my glue into these balls has been the best thing I ever did. No more waste. Just precision every time. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to need is something I don't have here. I'm going to need a bunch of red alloy. And that will give us what we need to make these last circuits. That should actually be plenty for the last 2 circuits. Alright, so while that's doing circuit maker stuff, I'm going to take a minute and so it's just copper wire is the only other thing I need. Alright, so I'm going to need 8 copper wire, so it'll be 4 copper. How many diodes? 8. Alright, that'll make the MV circuits. So while that's doing that, let's take a minute to focus on the other things we need. Now, I should have another passive chunk loader here somewhere. Right there. Cool. So I'll use this chunk loader to keep the miner loaded. And I'm going to kind of set up a system with drawers to store the ore. And everything else will just stay in the chest. I think is how I'll end up doing things. And what I'm going to end up doing is building like a little hut out there. That, well actually I don't even have to build a hut. I can just go down to the mine shaft and build it actually inside the mine. That'll probably be fine. Yeah, that would be perfect. That'll be perfect. I can just go one level above the mine shaft and set it up. But I'm going to need a chest. Do I have a chest? Do I have a spare chest anywhere? Got a copper chest there, but that doesn't help me. Piston upgrades, not helping. Doesn't look like we have a chest. Alrighty. I really need to work on making some wood logs later. We'll wait for one craft of this. That should give me 4 to 6 planks. Enough for a chest. Let's see if there's a another recipe before I do. Yeah, but I'm not waiting 40 seconds for it. Alright, so that will make the diamond chest. And TLDR, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be mining up a bunch of copper. Because I need a lot of copper. And I want to make sure we have it all. Do I have any more magnetic steel rods? Not seeing any. All right. And then, is this gonna, will a stack of this be enough? A stack will be enough for the wires. We'll start this on the steel rods. I'm also going to need an electrum rod. Let's see if I have any electrum rods left anywhere. I do. Fantastic. And if I take a look at the copper cable recipe, Yeah, we're gonna need 144 molten rubber per cable. So we'll let that get to melting while we're waiting. Oh, the assembler is running out of power. I keep forgetting that this recipe takes way more. I don't have the 24 circuit though. Alright, did this finish? Yes. Now, I know there's a polarizer around here somewhere. Are you it? Alright, that'll get that going. Put all of those back in there. We have our 4 circuits. I know I'm gonna need a handful of aluminum plates. Let's take a look at all we're gonna need. So that's for the 2 casings. Okay, and then we're also gonna need two pistons. We'll have the motors. That'll be 3 plates, 2 rods. Okay. So that's basically 5 ingots per piston. So that's 10. That's another 10. So I need 4 pistons. All right. And 4 plates here. Okay, so... So 16 of these got to be plates. Two more of these got to be rods. No, 4 has to be rods. And then 4's got to be small gears. Forgot the 18 plates for the one thing. Alright, after this project, I'll have like 22 aluminum left. We'll be fine though. I actually have a lot more aluminum. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting the Cooper nickel. Don't MV machines use Cooper nickel? I'm pretty sure they do. Yep, 2x Cooper nickel wire. So each one of these is an ingot. 64 times 4. I need 4 stacks of this. So 2 stacks of nickel, 2 stacks of copper. All right. Gotta make some wrought iron. I'm gonna have to get that arc furnace going sooner than later. I keep putting it off. I need to not do that. We'll use this one. Right, there's our sensor. The rods. All right, let's get the Cooper nickel going, because that might take a little bit. Do I even have enough copper? Actually, yeah. That is very good to know. Put you away. Let's stick you in the project chest for right now. We'll put you away as well. Given as much Coopernickel as I've been making lately, I think I'd have this stuff set up to be made in bulk. Well, that's unfortunate, but savable. Does the combustion require to? No, combustion is the normal. Okay. Let's see here now. Got the plates, got that. So we got these. So we're just waiting on the motors. Let's see if we can get just enough of the stuff. Oh, look at that. We at least have a stack already. Alright, so I have enough for 2 wire. Do I have any stray wire just laying around? I do. We'll just use it up there. So that'll be enough for 2. I need another 16. Oh, looks like it got a 3rd viewer now. Hello, 3rd viewer. We're making ourselves a mining setup. Shift was here earlier. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Schiff was here earlier. Alright, so we just need more motors and to make large gears. Watch this be the story of my life, that this is like a quest or some sort, and I'm just bypassing the quest outright, and I'm gonna have to build all of this stuff again later. That will be my luck. That has actually happened to me a couple of times now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Alright, that should be all of the motors I'll need for all of this. So there's our combustion generator. And now we'll build this. And there is our miner. Diggy diggy ore. So I'm going to grab one of these, grab some light fuel cells. Oh, actually, apparently I did have at least that. Oh, and the combustion generator here. All right. Diggy diggy chore. This mentioning the Nether actually gives me an idea. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should go to where I have some of the mines for various things and set this miner up. But for now, I'm going to go after copper. Got a stack of cells, got a passive chunk loader. 24 and a passive. Not gonna waste that one. I'll take a 24 one though. And I'm probably gonna want a wrench with me when I go. It's basically twice as fast, but your pun is noted. Very punny, Hekara, very punny. In fact, if a sentence from Hekara doesn't contain a pun, a dad joke, or some other horrible form of sense of humor, we need to start worrying for his health. Alright, chunk loader, fuel, that should be everything we need. Where am I going? I know this vein's empty, so I think I'm going to the chalcopyrite vein right here. I could also do the mica vein though, because I do need the mica. But we'll do the chalcopyrite first. Is there another chalcopyrite? Not that I'm seeing. All right. Cherry plays the embodiment of pain. Oh, come now. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You just don't like Greg Tech. Well, actually, it's not the Greg Tech. You don't like infernal mobs. Wow. Wow, that's just mean. Wishing something horrible like hoping a pillar fluxes my base. I get 4 planks per log now that I have a saw. Sensing a bit of saltiness. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have a mining tunnel going to here. Okay, this is bad. I might be in trouble. Wow. I was doing 1 damage to them. If you're wondering, yes, I'm going back. And just so you know, this weapon, it does like 5.5 hearts of damage. It's like 11 damage. And I was doing almost nothing to them. That was a little crazy. Yeah, right? I've never seen a white spider like that. So I'm gonna have to light that area up pretty good. It's making me wonder if I should consider building a chandelier. Get rid of you. Let's try this again. Not seeing mobs. Where's the actual ore chunk? This is the ore chunk. And yet it stretches out all the way out here. He apparently mined himself into a dungeon at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna want it to be above. It seems more dense this way. So I'm probably going to want it about here. About right there. Put that right there. Both of those there. Go ahead and place you there. And just for kicks, place this right here. Alright, starting to pull the stuff. Good. So while it's doing that, set up. A little wall myself. I don't know. I would say it's actually making pretty good distance. Or time, I should say. I haven't even hit the ore yet, but I'm getting everything else. It's mining cobble? Must have gone through a cobble. Okay. Just get good. That's just so mean. I'm not seeing the pipe yet. And there we go. We're getting some chalcopyrite now. We haven't even gone through a bucket yet. That's actually pretty good, given the fact that we didn't even go through a bucket yet. I was waiting for a pyrite and an iron to come through here. I might have to just go mine a pyrite and iron sample. Go. Just realized I forgot something. I do have one. Excellent. Wonder if I can do slash back to it. Nope. So my plan with this is I'm going to use a restrictive pipe to funnel back into the chest items that don't go into the box. So that it will always grab stuff that hopefully should be there. But there's also a chance it'll just loop forever on itself and I'll just have to make a drawer for everything, which is a possibility. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, alternately what I could do is set up a restrictive pipe and make the 4x drawers. And have it put the stuff in the 4x drawers. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. So I just need a whole bunch of chests, huh? That's actually a waste of resources. You only get one? Like, for real? This is way better than... Yeah. Yeah, it's actually better just to keep these drawers. So yeah, I think it'll be better if I just do the setup I was thinking of doing with the loot back. But anyway, back to my previous explanation. What this restrictive pipe does is it makes it to where it treats this as the furthest part of the pipe. So it will always put stuff in here last. So it's going to try to put it in all of these. And then if it can't, it's going to put it back in the chest. Is essentially how this works. So if I do import, it's going to start pulling items out of here. And filling the drawers. And if it doesn't go into one of the drawers, it's going to go into the chest. Yeah, that's what I was worried was going to happen. So now we're just looping with the pyrite. So maybe I should actually build one for the different crush doors. So I know chalcopyrite's going to be in here. Pyrite's going to be in here. Crushed iron's going to be in here. Crushed copper is going to be in here. These two are going to be rare. And then the dirty dust variants of these will also be here. All right. Oh, that was lovely. I wonder if I can turn you with the wrench. Yes. All right. That's those. Let's grab a stone, and that's impure iron. Impure stone. Iron, copper, pyrite, chalcopyrite. Although part of me is thinking that maybe I should just throw everything else away. So we've gone through 2 cells, and we've already gotten a couple of stacks here. That's actually pretty good. Let's drop the coin in. We got 24 hours. We're going to claim this area. And of course now they're silver. I'm gonna have to get more drawers, and just put one for all of these. There's no way around it. All right. I have all these drawer frames, but I'm not actually seeing the drawer table around here. Is it possibly over here? No. I do have all these barrels, though. Guess we're just gonna have to do barrels. And that's fine by me. Trying to think if I'm gonna need more than this. I don't think I am. Let's see, that's 4. That'd be for dirt. And that would be lapis. It needs to hurry up and be nighttime so I can go and change this. Oh yeah, Shift, if you're still here, the other thing is we now have a regenerating Enderman in the furnace. He produces for us Ender Pearls. We have 450 stacks currently. It's good times. Good times. His name's Bob. Bob the Enderman. Does Enderman stuff. Mostly he gets melted. I wonder. So I have this stuff here. I'm wondering if I should is any space building machines. Unfortunately, it's in the nether at the bottom of the lava. Ways to check the lava depth. And just the right height above the lava. Wow. Base building machines. Its energy is controlled. It could be useful if you can charge it. If only it wasn't like... I can't tell what kind of engine it is. Maybe creative? Infinite engine. So it want okay, infinity. All right, but what would you make a creative engine for? I don't know. What else would you use the Firestone for, though? Crystals, spectral components. Filler. Builder. And the electronic library. Okay, so it's for automated builders and stuff. That's a ways away. That's definitely a ways away. Squid. As for getting good, to be honest, I actually don't know how, if I'm being honest. I can look into some older, like, Tinker crossbows and stuff, but as far as, like, armor, materials, etc., I got really no clue how to progress. I really need to spend some time looking into that. So but that'll just be something we do for another day, most likely. Alright. So we'll stick the silver right there. gold right there. Crushed silver. Don't I already have impure stone in here? Yes. Crushed gold. A lapis. Dirt. Am I missing anything? No, pretty much all of this has a place at this point. All right. So what did I need these other two for? I don't know. All right. The only problem I see now is that it looks like it looks like the miner is faster than everything else. Well, maybe not. It's probably the same speed now that I'm looking at it again. All right. Gone through 5 cells. And the time we've started this, we're going through about 1 to 2 MB a second. Not too bad. Oh yeah, we got like 2 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of pyrite, almost a stack of copper, almost 3 stacks of chalcopyrite. We're doing pretty good overall. Not too shabby. All right. I'm satisfied with that for now. And I think we'll kind of wrap up the stream here. We got MV miner built going. We're getting our copper in. And that will give us materials to build everything else we need to build. So that satisfies me for a little while there. Can't think of anything else we can do within our allotted time frame tonight. So I think I'll just get the last of the steel going. And yeah, we'll wrap up here. So with that, you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.